Okay, here we go. This is game number 2. Game number 1 went over to VGR. That's where the win went by quite a long amount. It was something like 1931 in favor of VGR. So 19 for HTC. 19 kills. I'm talking about kills. 19 kills to HTC and 31 to VGR. They grabbed Baron at the end and stormed right in, and I only saw the last half of that game. But obviously they destroyed absolutely everything. That happened. Okay. I had a very early morning, so we're gonna jump. I keep saying we're gonna jump straight into it. We're not gonna jump straight into it. We'll be jumping into it a little bit later. Here's some intro music for funsies. Don't worry, I'll probably change the music a little bit later. Just a tiny bit later. No. Because it's probably going to be repetitive for you guys. Do you guys want me to put the Season 2 Championship World Champ final music on? I bet you all miss that music so much. And now we wait for VGR, sorry, for HTC. We'll just sort of measure it out. I've got a little bit of an infograph. There it is! There's my microphone. I have a little infograph over here for you guys. So it is 1 in favor of VGR and 1 in favor of BDL for wins for the semifinals. So we may see BDL versus VGR to try and take home the SparkNet winning thing. But yeah, Barcraft. This happened. HTC is really out of practice. They are quite famous. They're a really, really strong team. But yeah, I haven't seen them in tournaments for a long time, and it looks like that is making them suffer very badly. And VGR constantly practicing, well, sort of not constantly practicing. They keep telling me they don't practice, but they keep submitting themselves into tournaments and playing in tournaments and winning, so they're doing something right. They're doing something right, and HTC is just sitting on their asses, trying to make headway with this tournament. Though I think they were all quite busy beforehand, and that when all the tournaments were going on, so that happened. And now they're getting completely stomped. I think they want to come back. They do have a lot of points for Barcraft, even though they only went to 1 tournament. It's because they won basically everything that they played, apart from the VGR matches. And that might net them a spot in the champs that we have this year for Barcraft. It'll be cool to see them. See if they strain up and they're able to get their shit ready. And that is on the 6th of December. Yeah. This is happening. Mutalisk, what you doing? Mutalisk doesn't want to play anymore. He too sad. We've just got a problem with HTC. I don't know what's going up with their computers. I don't know, maybe they're going to the toilet or something. But they will be started pretty soon. They just had their first game, and again, VGR completely destroyed them. Only caught the second half of that because we took a long time trying to set up my desktop in this lovely space, which is actually a closed off area from everyone else, so you guys don't get all of that crappy background noise and everyone going and knowing that big plays are about to happen without me telling you. That 3-minute delay. So yeah, we will jump onto this game when we can. It is VGR versus HTC. Over on the other side of the table, it is BDL versus Used Tissue. BDL stomping. So both of these matchups are a stomp. It may be cool to see VGR versus BDL again, because they have done before, and there's a little bit of a vibe for matching there, because VGR right now have 2 subs, and BDL beat them once, and that was the first time BDL has ever beaten them. So I'm pretty sure BDL is feeling pretty damn happy with themselves. Team Bowed That Life, and I'm thinking they can potentially come back from all of their losses to VGR before. But I think they can do some pretty decent amount of damage in the end, but we'll see how they handle that in the finals if they do get in there. Maybe HTC is going to get on their asses, know exactly how to counter VGR. They did let Blitzcrank and Jace go last game, so they let VGR jump straight on Blitzcrank and Jace, and Blitzcrank Jace at bot destroyed them completely. We'll see what goes on with these guys. I have got a Twitter up now, by the way. I finally made a Twitter, and that's going to be where I'm making my minute-to-minute tournament updates for. So we've got the SparkNet tournament now. We've got the Barcraft one on Saturday, and then we have after that on the 1st and 2nd is I Play, and we've got Wellington Barcraft as well. And now Mid-City Cafe is going to have one on the 3rd of December. So there are so many damn tournaments going on. They're not stopping. They keep popping up, and I'm covering all of them. I keep being asked to cover all the tournaments, and that's what I'm doing. So keep watching this stream if you want to look at all the tournaments that are going on in New Zealand for League of Legends. This is basically the first year that they've been happening. I think there was one tournament at the beginning of the year, or maybe last year, that was meh. But they're all just popping up all over the place now. And that's all because of us at Barcraft, and all of the internet cafes are getting really excited. But stay really excited for the Barcraft Championships for League of Legends New Zealand. That's going to be the big event. It's going to be VGR, HTC, BDL. Lots of these teams that are in these tournaments right now, but it's going to be far more serious. It's going to be up for, I think, $500 is going to be the prize money, which is the biggest League of Legends prize, first prize money for a New Zealand tournament. So it's not super exciting on a global scale. It's really not. It's tiny exciting on a global scale. We're little. We're tiny. But we're going to get massive next year. We've got so many plans. I cannot even begin to describe it to you. And I'm probably not allowed to anyway. So I'm not. You're just going to have to watch and see what happens there. Oh, now it's VGR's fault. VGR's backing out of the room. That has happened. But yeah, check out the Twitter if you want minute-to-minute updates on this tournament. This is the semi-finals. Let me just show you and indicate what's going on. These are the semi-final matches, and these are the ones that have been won already. The little numbers are the ones that have been won already, and I will update those, and then they'll instantly go up into these slots and these slots for the bronze, and then the gold match. And yeah, we'll see who gets those positions. I'm thinking VGR versus BDL. And I'm rooting for either one of them. Honestly, I love both teams. They're really, really great. BDL are really, really awesome guys, and VGR are cool too. I like BDL more. I'm biased. VGR is a lot stronger, but I think BDL has the potential. They just don't have the same drive as VGR. VGR is more of a competitive team. They're more of a determined competitive team for League of Legends esports in New Zealand, and BDL are just a team, I feel, that they might end up with a lot of determination if they do get really interested in things like the Barcraft season championship final thing, grand final thing. Yeah, they keep telling me to say grand final, but it's the grand final or the grand final. Never mind. Yeah, so hopefully we get a lot more serious teams in 2013. There are a lot of serious teams now, but they could be a lot more serious. Like, they're nowhere close to Korea or US or EU. But we're getting there. I think we're getting. I know VGR has the determination to be that serious, but no one has the ability to be that serious now because we are quite small. Here we go. Everyone's in the room. Oh, what is Yuma doing? Oh, there we go. Okay, they were just replacing themselves. So we'll get into this game soon. Be right back. Okay, we're finally in game! God, I'm gonna have to name the video so that it puts people forward enough in time to make them see the actual game. Okay, picks and bans, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna predict a Blitzcrank. There's always a Blitzcrank, but there wasn't a Blitzcrank last time. VGR picked him up and dominated with him, so even though the first ban did go to VGR, and it is gonna be a Cho'Gath. Aurelia for HTC. Aurelia can be a strong ban, but I don't think she... Like, I've seen her dominate fights, but in competitive play, I haven't seen her dominate particularly well. And it's not quite a counter to VGR. VGR counters are Israel, Rengar... they actually banned Rengar themselves. Are Israel, Rengar, and Alistar, and Blitzcrank. Are really, really good bans to go against VGR. We'll see if HTC is able to pick up on that. Now, because again, they've been out of the game, the competition game, for a very long time. Blitzcrank's dead. That's it. No more Blitzcrank. I'm sad I only saw half of a game with the Blitzcrank for New Zealand tournaments. The first one that I've seen basically for a long time. Blitzcrank never gets played because he's always banned. And we'll see if VGR is able to counter pick HTC. I'm not that too knowledgeable about HTC, but apparently they are quite popular. Shen and Amumu, pretty simple. Pretty simple bans. They know what's going on there. Amumu was let for use tissue against BDL, but BDL